a indefinite integral. It's the indefinite integral of x cubed over the quantity x plus 1 to the 10th power dx. And I guess you could use partial fraction decomp on this, although it would be very tedious, and so therefore I'm not going to suggest you do it because you would have 10 constant terms to solve for, and actually most of them would cancel out, but anyway, it would be strange to do it that way. So we're going to use u substitution, and we're going to say let u is what's in the denominator, so we're going to let u equal x plus 1, the composition in the denominator, so therefore du equals dx, and then we write our integral. So this is going to imply that we can rewrite this as u to the 10th power du, and notice I've left that there, that's x cubed that was not present when we made our substitution. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to use the statement u equals x plus 1 to rewrite this x cubed in terms of u. So what we're going to do is we're going to say as u equals x plus 1, well then that says that x equals u minus 1. So we can rewrite this numerator here as u minus 1 cubed. So now we can just kind of go to work, and this will actually simplify fairly easy. It's just going to take a little bit of algebra. So first thing I'll do is I'll pull this u to the 10th out of the denominator and make it u to the negative 10 in the numerator. And then I'll say u minus 1. I'm going to expand this expression. So we're going to have to do u minus 1 times u minus 1 times u minus 1 du, and so we'll just start by saying that that's u to the negative 10 times u minus 1, and then u minus 1 times u minus 1 will be u squared minus 2u minus plus 1 du, and then we'll just work on the expanding u minus 1 times u squared minus 2u plus 1, and we have u minus 10 times u squared is u cubed, u times negative 2u is negative 2u squared, and u times positive 1 is plus u, negative 1 times u squared is negative u squared, negative 1 times negative 2u is positive 2u, and then negative 1 times positive 1 is negative 1. And then we'll just go back over here, and before I distribute this u to the negative 10, I'm just going to collect my like terms here inside these parentheses. So u cubed is just by itself. We have a negative 2u squared and a negative u squared, so that makes a negative 3u squared, and then a positive u plus a 2u is plus 3u, and then I think we're done. There was just negative 1, and then du, and then now we'll distribute that u to the negative 10, and notice when we do that we will be able to just integrate term by term using the power rule of integration. So we'll have u to the negative 10 times u to the third is u to the negative 7th. U to the negative 10 times negative 3u squared is negative 3u to the negative 8. U to the negative 10th times positive 3u is plus 3u to the negative 9th. And then finally, u to the negative 10th times negative 1 is negative u to the negative 10th du. Now we can integrate term by term. And so we get up by a power of 1, we have u to the negative 6, we'll put it over the new power, minus 3, go up by a power of 1, we get negative 7 over the new power. Here we get plus 3u up by a power of 1, we get negative 8 over the new power. And then finally we get negative u up by a power of 1, negative 9 over the new power, plus c, and then I'm going to sub back in for u, because we started with x's, so we went in with x's. I'm going to kind of pull out these fractions as I do it. So I have negative 1/6 times u to the negative 6 is x plus 1 to the negative 6. Negative 3 over negative 7 is positive 3 over 7. And that's going to be times u to the negative 7th, which is x plus 1 to the negative 7th. And then 3 over negative 8 is negative 3 over 8 times u to the negative 8, which u is x plus 1. Oops, running off the little pad. And then negative 1 over negative 9 is positive 1 over 9. And then u to the negative 9th is x plus 1 to the negative 9th plus c. And I guess you could rewrite this and get common denominators, although I just would not suggest it. I think this is fine as far as you need to go. Although it could be done, I don't want the video to last that long. So I don't know, and I don't know necessarily that it would clean up all that nicely anyway. So it might not even be pointless. And basically the point of this example was to show you how to, when you have x terms left over, to rewrite them in terms of u, and that you can actually integrate.